Welcome to That Sunna Feeling, the podcast where beauty meets ambition, hosted by Brandy and Chanel, the founders of Sunna.
Here we peel back the layers of the beauty industry, offering insider tips, business strategies, and personal stories that inspire and educate you on the path to success in your spray tanning, teeth whitening, and beauty business.
Whether you're dreaming of launching your own venture, looking to expand your revenue streams, or simply curious about what goes into our products, we're here to guide you each step of the way.
From the fundamentals of picking your very first spray tan machine to building an empire from the ground up.
That Sunna Feeling is your go-to source for business motivation and knowledge.
Hello, and welcome back to the Sunna Feeling podcast. Welcome back, Brandy. It's been a while.
Welcome back. It has been a while. We took the summer off, which I think a lot of people did.
Yeah, and really, we came back to work excited about a couple new launches and podcast episodes. And I don't know about your life the last few weeks, but ours has completely, things got pushed forward and back. And I think what's nice that comes with, experience of life and business is you just got to roll with the punches. And so we have something really exciting launching in a couple weeks. So usually in September. It's my birthday month, Virgo season for all my Virgo lovers out there. And we always like to do some kind of fun launch in September. And we had an idea, it's been happening, the shoot happened, everything. And we are missing one little piece of the puzzle. So now we got to push our launch to October. So you guys will love it. You guys will be super excited when it launches. So we've had to pivot and come up with another September launch. But you know what? It was okay because for those of you that, have been paying attention to our Instagram or our store, we did softly launch something this summer on purpose. We didn't go big with it because we wanted to see the feedback and work out any kinks. But Sunna launched its own spray tan machine, professional spray tan system. And this was a long time coming. And we're really excited. So, yeah, we're going to talk about that on this episode today. And then Brandy's going to also go into what our next podcast series is going to be. So with this machine, we wanted something that was going to be lightweight, easy to get into, inexpensive, looked really good because we just have always found spray tan machines ugly.
Yeah, no, nobody's really paid attention to what it looks like, right? Obviously, no. I mean, it has to do its job. It has to do its job really well, but, why can't it look nice too? So we're really excited about that because, this is an exciting, it's an important part of your aesthetic in your business. So yeah, it's beautiful. So you're going to love that.
Yeah. And we brought back control because, we've been using, other companies buying from them and then reselling it. So we really had no control over if something was out of stock or if something wasn't working. Price, we were told, how much we could sell something for. And we really wanted something that made it easier for people to get into the industry. Like when I started, now I'm like 14 years in, 15 years in, I don't even know. It's just supposed to be my side gig. I didn't think Sunna would be what it is today. So you never know when you're coming into the market. But maybe you don't want to spend, $2,000 on a starter package, but you want to try and see if the spray tanning industry is for you. So we're excited to offer something competitive in the market as well. Something also that we, really wanted was we wanted a lighter gun. So I know I'm still dealing with wrist issues from those 15-hour spray tan back-to-back days that I would have without, doing any exercises or anything. So this gun, because I was using a heavy metal gun. So this is a plastic gun. So way easier on the wrist. Works beautifully. I know, Brandy, you had chosen one of our stores to try this machine. And how many spray tans do they do?
He did over 200. I think it was during spring in the month of May. And yeah, doing those 25 tans back to back. Absolutely no issues with the gun. She had nothing but amazing things to say about it. In fact, she couldn't wait for it to get launched so she could purchase a second one. And yeah, so I love the lightweight feel of it. It's really important. It doesn't matter how strong you are, when when you're having a high volume day, that your spray tan arm just starts to weigh and drag down, right? So
It also has 2 kind of cup holders, which we thought was really cool. Not even a feature we thought we could do, which is so awesome. So you could either have 2 guns in there, or you could have just like a cup of something that you're wanting to use, like a hydration spray or a toner, and then obviously your cup of solution with your gun. So that's a really fun add-on with it as well. We also offer you a 1-year manufacturing warranty. So you really have, it's risk-free. So you know you're not going to be buying a machine that's going to take forever to get replaced, or if it gets broken, then what do you got to do? You got to rush and buy a new one. So we will take care of you in that regard. So yeah, did I miss anything about it?
yeah, I think it is one of those things like equipment. Chanel and I were talking about how typically like equipment's always tough, right? You invest in equipment, and so you do want it to obviously work. And but we do find that if there is something wrong with the equipment, typically it's gonna, within the first couple months, you're gonna know, and maybe it's a lemon or something. So it's nice for us, like Chanel said, to have some control over that. We can ship you out a new one. We can troubleshoot. We've got parts, whatever it may be. There's just a better customer experience overall. And especially when you're first starting out, like, it is an investment. And then I just want to talk about that price point again. Just like you said, Chanel, you just never know where this business will take you. But I know it is an investment in just, purchasing equipment, starter packages. And so it's really, that's what we love about this, is that we can control on the price, and it is cost effective. And that's where we've also been able to put together some new starter packages as well, and really make it a lot more affordable for people to get into this business and get started to see if this is for them and create their spray tan empire, just like you and I did, Chanel. So, you don't need to invest tons and tons and tons of money. So
No. And I think that can also be like a huge stressor for people as well. But also what I think is super fun about this price point is that if you've been wanting to get a second machine, because either, you just want one for a backup. What if you have a night of 10 tans and you're always scared something is going to break on you? Or, you have 2 locations, or you have 2 rooms, or whatever it is. This machine is priced so well that now you can purchase a second machine. It's a great
it's so important to have a backup. It really is. Like, I mean, when you're first getting started, obviously, you can't be purchasing two machines, right? And it's going to work for you. But I mean, the number of times, it's peace of mind to have that backup. And that's what I love about it too. In fact, Courtney, who tried the machine in the spring, could not wait to get her hands on a second unit. So yeah. No, we're really excited about it.
So what are some of these deals, if you're listening to this podcast, what are some of these deals that you could take advantage of this week?
Yeah. So we are celebrating Chanel's birthday. She's
my 25th birthday.
I said she's getting old. She says, not as old as you. Yeah. It's like, I'm like the big sister here. But anyway, you have until Thursday night to take 15% off our new Sunna gun or any of our new starter packages with the code birthdayglow15. So you're definitely going to want to take advantage of that. Again, that ends Thursday at midnight. So run and get your gun.
Yeah. Your whole unit, your whole machine.
Yeah.
Okay. So this was a short episode, obviously just coming back, wanting to talk about the machine, but can you just quickly talk about, Randy, what is the Sunna Success Method? This is what our next podcast series is about and what they can look forward to in the weeks to come.
Yeah. So I think it was a couple years ago, we launched an in-person coaching program called the Sunna Success Method. And we had, I think, 3 or 4 sessions. There was components of training, modules, learnings, and then some one-on-one coaching time with that. And while that was awesome, what we found was, of course, people, were really struggling with the time, the consistency on the times, all of that. And so what we were thinking was, okay, we have all this really valuable information, like all the people that took the courses and the online trainings. have nothing but amazing things to say about them. So we were like, let's release this out into the world. And it just makes so much more sense for people to be able to do it on their own in their own time. And I will say that when you do complete that Sunna Success Method course, you do get the option to do a one-on-one call with Denise. So that's awesome. But yeah, so we're going to be launching the Sunna Success Method 2.0. And over the next 4 weeks, we're going to give you a bit of a taste of what is inside that course. And so things that we're going to be talking about: mindset, cash flow and money management training, branding, upsells and retail. These are some of the things that are in the Sunna Success Method. And we will be launching that very soon. And a little birdie tells me that if you're listening to this podcast, you will be able to, that little birdie being me, you will be able to get access to this, the Sunna Success Method for $100 off when you use promo code SSM100. So stay tuned for that. And you'll be able to get access to that, and stay tuned to our next podcast. So we're going to give you tidbits, lots of great information. I know I'll be speaking on cash flow and money management, which I hope you are all listening. No excuses, not boring.
The most important part of your business. So if you can get on track from the beginning, you will thank Brandy later, for sure.
Thank me later. And Chanel, well, the queen of branding, can't wait for her to share her knowledge there too. So definitely stay tuned. And yeah, we're excited to relaunch the podcast. So just a reminder that you can go to sunnapro.com and go to our podcast page. And if you have requests for podcast topics, guests, anything you'd like to hear and see from us, of course, we want to hear from you. So let us know what you'd like to learn more about, what we can talk about in these podcasts.
Thank you for listening.
We'll talk to you soon. Bye, everybody.